right, hey everybody, it's Nate Lull back here at Norwich High School for the Norwich Athletics YouTube channel. Always love to have new content and celebrating a lot of great things here. We're back with a wrestling interview today. We have Maverick Beckwith and Coach Sylstra here as well. But before we jump in, I just want to say what a great time here at NHS as Mav wins his third state title. The girls win Section 4 Class A basketball over the weekend. We've had athletes going to states for indoor track, so really special times right here at Norwich High School for sure. So, but we always love to celebrate wrestling as Mav has won 3 in a row. So, I mean, I think that's the golden question for you, Mav, is was this your goal at the beginning of the year, and how does it feel to be a 3-time champ?
Oh yeah, it definitely was my beginning of the season goal, and it feels great. I mean, definitely looking for that 4-time state title, and yeah, I mean, just gotta continue wrestling and look for that fourth.
I wasn't even going to ask that because I'm like, all right, I got to let him enjoy it a little bit, right? Like, you're already thinking about 4.
Oh yeah, of course. I was thinking about that next step.
And if you're thinking about 4, there's more after that?
Yeah, it's college next. So.
That's amazing. Well, Coach, for you, what is it like to be up at the state tournament and to have a wrestler that is the #1 seed and to have that pressure, and everybody is looking at him at the 150-pound bracket? So what was your advice to him as you went to the tournament?
Yeah, just consistently making it up there. It's definitely it's a blessing. It's a privilege to be able to coach an athlete of this caliber. Definitely, there was a little feeling of everyone's gunning for him, right? He's got a little bit of a target on his back, so just making sure we're prepared and we're preparing the right way leading up to the event, and checking the boxes, dotting our I's, crossing the T's, and just making sure that he's ready to go, which he proves in and out. He is ready when he gets there. So,
well, that's the thing that is amazing about Mav when you talk to other people in the wrestling world or coaches or even other athletes, that you are so calm, cool, and collected, and that nothing seems to faze you, even if you get in a tough spot. So where do you think that comes from?
I mean, honestly, I'm not even sure, but I think sometimes it's just being in all those weird positions in practice and just kind of wrestling through it and just keeping my composure and just, yeah.
What was your mindset going in? Because I know that you're a guy that likes to do your homework. A lot of athletes we talk to, especially wrestlers, I don't want to know anything. I don't want to watch any extra film. I'd rather just go out there and focus on my wrestling. I like your approach because you want to know as much as you can and have that in your back pocket. So what did you know about some of these guys going in? And I know you'd seen some of them before, especially your opponent in the finals.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is just going out there and scoring points and just having fun. I mean, at the end of the day, it's literally just wrestling. So, but yeah, I mean, like my semis match, just got to watch a couple things. The kid led with his right leg a lot and kind of just shot to my left foot a lot of the time. But yeah, I mean, just got to break down the opponent and just really show that the guy's beatable and it's not that hard.
I know that semifinal match might have been the most nerve-wracking moment of the tournament, where maybe you were in a little bit of a tough spot, but again, you used that kind of cool, calm, collected demeanor to get out of it. Can you take us through some of those early moments where maybe it looked a little scary? A really good wrestler from Western New York, and he was ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, the first period, it was 0-0. He got on a pretty good shot on my leg, and then I kind of just stayed composed and kind of scrambled out of it, and ended up getting a stalemate, I believe. And then the second, I got an escape pretty fast, which normally he's pretty tough on top, but I definitely studied him pretty well and got the hands down and just really got a fast escape. And then in the third, I ended up taking down the second, my bad. Forgot about that. But yeah, just got to stay offensive, which in the first I definitely could have been more offensive. And thankfully in the second period I got a takedown. And then in the third period, kind of just rode him out, just kind of looked to be safe and not do anything dumb. So yeah.
Coach, what's your approach on kind of doing the research on some of these matches going in, or do you try to let Mav just do what he likes to do?
I definitely trust a lot of the homework that Maverick and his father do together. They live for this wrestling stuff, and of course I do too, but they do a lot of traveling, so they're very well versed in their competition. They're going to see as we move out through the season. We did prepare quite a bit for the semifinals match. We knew that was going to be a tough match. We just look for basic tendencies, what they like to do. A lot of high school wrestlers are still pretty one-dimensional when it comes to their offense. So we knew, like he said, he led with his right foot, and most of his attacks were with his right hand. So we any little bit of advantage we can find when we're doing that homework, we try to take advantage of. But yeah.
So when you get to the final, you get to see a wrestler from Lansing that you know very well. Is that easier for you, knowing that you have beaten him before and that you know his tendencies and you know what he's going to bring to the table? Or they always say it can be difficult to beat somebody again because they're really coming for you. What were your thoughts there?
I would definitely say it's easier just because having the experience of wrestling him already. Like, I mean, I've wrestled Owen, I think it's my 4th or 5th time in my career that I've wrestled him. And it's definitely cool, but, I mean, seeing him in the sectional finals and the state finals definitely lets off a little bit of pressure rather than having to wrestle a guy that I've never wrestled before.
Now, you are a competitor, but you also seem to be friends with everybody at the same time. Is he somebody you've gotten to know over the years?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been over to his house, spent the night, and all sorts of stuff, but yeah, I've definitely had a lot of friends that I've wrestled, which sucks, but it's wrestling, so I gotta get over it.
How do you put that out of your mind when you step on the mat? Like, I didn't realize you were that close, that you would have spent time with him and gone to his house, etc. When you're wrestling a good friend, a good buddy, how do you manage that?
I mean, it's definitely hard, but sometimes you just got to put it past you and just know that once you step on the mat, you're a different person, and once you step off, it's a whole other thing. You can go back to being friends and whatever.
Did you have a conversation after with him about the match?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, not like a crazy amount, but still talked a little bit.
Coach, what does this mean for the Norwich wrestling program to have another 3-time state champ? I mean, there's a lot of names on the wall here in the Coach K wrestling room of guys that have made huge impact on Section 4 wrestling and beyond. So what does it mean to have a guy like Mav that can continue to do it at this high level?
Yeah, it definitely it means a lot. It kind of provides some clarity for a coaching staff that we're making the right steps. It's something to be incredibly proud of. The names that he's going up on the wall now, and tying records with some pretty historic wrestlers and Tristan Reifenberg and Dante. So just going for that one last one to really kind of separate himself. And I think those two that I just mentioned would be more than proud to see that record go on to another great wrestler and a great kid like Maverick Beckwith. So it means a ton. It means a ton to be able to share that moment with him. And
we are still trying to get all those guys together at some point to have a conversation. I hope to do that sometime this spring as well, and we'll include Mav. But Mav, everybody also wants to know a big off-season coming up. So what are your plans, some of those off-season tournaments that you want to hit?
Definitely going to hit up some freestyle tournaments. I'm going to do Fargo again, which that's out in North Dakota. And I took 7th there last year, so hopefully I can get a little higher on the podium this year. And then the U.S. Open, that's out in Las Vegas, Nevada. And yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of tournaments I'll be doing, but those are the 2 main ones. And yeah.
44-2 this year. You win some huge tournaments. I mean, Clyde Cole is always huge, but to go out to some of the bigger tournaments that you went to, Eastern States especially, I think is super impressive. But maybe what was your favorite match of the year, or one of your favorite moments of the year?
I mean, probably just win states, honestly. I mean, Eastern States is really cool, but nothing's like a state title. It's just a different atmosphere, and being in the arena and just those 2 middle mats, it's definitely something else.
Those 2 losses that you had this year, what did you learn from those that you were able to use at the state tournament?
Definitely that seeds don't matter. I mean, my first match that I lost, it was to number 2 in the country from Lake Highland Prep, which is a Florida prep school. And the kid, I mean, he's a very good wrestler, and I definitely could have won that match. I mean, the biggest thing is I was just nervous. I was nervous wrestling just because he had such a high pedigree, and I mean, if I went out there not being nervous, I think I totally could have won. I mean, I only lost 7-4, and then the same thing happened with the second kid. He's committed to Iowa, but New Jersey State champ. Just got to stop being nervous, and once I stop nervous, oh my God. Once I stop being nervous, definitely could win those big matches.
Well, I would love to get into this more with you at some point, maybe when you come on my show, but
yeah.
What does it mean to you to make your college commitment? You're going to Army, to West Point. It's a beautiful campus. They're going to expect a lot out of you there, but I know you're ready for it. So what made you think about Army?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely sets me up for life. I mean, especially with a job of some sort. I'm not really too sure what I want to degree in, honestly, right now, but I mean, they got Troy Nickerson, who's there. He's a great coach. Scott Green, right around the corner from Oxford, great coach as well. I mean, definitely like a really great environment that I want to be in. So yeah.
Did it help having those hometown Section 4 guys there to kind of say, hey, we want you here?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Troy's obviously from Forks, so yeah, it's super cool seeing those guys there and just seeing that what they did, I can also do.
Coach, final thoughts as you prepare Mav for another season in the future and kind of trying to perfect some of those goals. When you guys get to this point, I mean, he's already so perfect. How do you keep striving for more excellence?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to blow his head up here, but
I wouldn't say he's perfect. No, I'm just kidding. You know, just continued improvement. Find enjoyment in what he does. That's something that we kind of happens naturally. He has a genuine love for what he's doing every day. He comes to practice with the goal that he's going to get himself better, and you know the others around him. You know, it's contagious. Just that belief that he's going to keep getting better. Yeah, so just continue to hone in on a few things. You know, there's always room for improvement, right? He's going to have to make quite a big jump once he goes to that Division I level. So just really just finding his own offense, developing a few certain things. You know, we talked a little bit this year about his hand fighting, making it more of a Division I level hand fight and how we have to do that. So just, you know, fine tune a couple improvements here and there, and I think he's going to make that jump as quick as a 18-year-old kid can make that jump from going to high school to Division I level. So
love
just
to hear it.
keep enjoying the sport, keep people around, and you know, let that be contagious and rub off on some other people. So
Mav, last question. This is a fun one. How was the parade?
Oh, it was great. I mean, seeing all the people cheer me on, my family members and friends, and having the fire trucks there, pretty cool too. But yeah, it was great.
Gotta love it. Well, guys, thank you for your time.
thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
Coach Sylstra, 3-time state champ Maverick Beckwith. I'm Nate Lull. Thanks for tuning in to the Norwich Athletics YouTube channel. I've had these guys on my show, the Nate Lull Podcast. You can always go back and check that out. Going to have them on again soon, hopefully. But go NHS, and thanks for tuning in.